Morning, Ron. Afternoon, sorry.
Afternoon, yeah. Not morning anymore.
You've had a bit of a late night, I believe. Have you had time to digest what happened last night?
Yes, of course. It was a short night, but of course after that game, after that result, of course you have thoughts about the team, about individual performances and what we need to change. Even in a tough period that we played Chelsea, Man City, Chelsea, Tottenham, Sunday Man United. It's different sides to look at, but of course yesterday night was really disappointed in a way how we lost in the first 45 minutes. We lost the game in the first 45 minutes. Maybe we lost the game in the last 20-25 minutes in the game, but it was a big difference. I saw the team with a lot of doubts. One of our strengths of last season was we had a good defensive organization, and we lost our strengths at the moment. And if you lose that against teams like the big teams in the Premier League, it's also about the qualities of their teams. But yesterday it was painful because they showed more ambition, they showed more aggression, and in the way how they defend so close, so tight, and the space what we gave to their strikers was a big difference.
You were very honest and frank in your assessment last night after the match, and you sort of blamed yourself as well and said about your preparations. Were you just trying to protect your players at that point, or?
Yeah, but what I don't like is to go out and tell the media what I tell the players, what I mentioned to the players, and later on after this meeting, after this press conference, I will have a meeting with most of the players and the key players, because you can always complain a young talent of 18, 19 years old, but I think it's the time for the experienced players to stand up.
How worried are you about the last 3 or 4 games? What are the concerns you have?
Oh, okay. I'm worried. I'm worried what I saw yesterday. I wasn't so worried after Chelsea. It starts already the reaction in the second half against Tottenham, and that 45 minutes and the first 45 minutes of yesterday. I think it's enough reasons to be worried.
Are expectations too high here, do you think? We see 8 or 9 players coming in. Is there a bit of context to have here?
Maybe yes, because it's really easy to tell everybody that Everton will be a fourth team in the table, or they will fight to have Champions League because they spend money, or they spend a lot of money. But maybe the rest of the team, they spend even more money, and they didn't spend that money because they had already the team like they have. And it's a transition in the team, and everybody knows if you come to the Premier League as a young player, as a foreign player, you need time. What I see in big teams that really good big signings, they get 1 year to improve and to adapt to the Premier League, and that's what we need by some players. But we have other players and with doubts, and I don't like to make it too individual, because it's always a team performance, but we need to do more, we need to be more aggressive.
And you'll know at this level, you don't get a lot of time in the Premier League, do you?
Oh, if it's the board of Crystal Palace, maybe not.
Is that different here, though, you're saying?
I don't know. I think so. But okay, finally it's all about winning and all about results. And I'm too long in this job to think different.
Is a trip to Manchester United at Old Trafford, is that a good thing or a bad thing in this situation?
Yeah, it's how you look to the Sunday game. Maybe it's good about that I have in the last 3 seasons good results in Old Trafford. But I think Man United is really strong. Is a stronger team than last season. And at the moment we are not at the level than we were last season.
Just finally from me then, Wayne Rooney going back, I guess with his record there, he's got nothing to prove, has he?
No, but of course not. Everybody knows about his qualities, what he did for Man United. He's Everton player, he's one of the players who needs to react and to bring the level what we expect from players like Wayne.
Ronald, how do you cope with Lukaku? Because he's going to be one of the big headlines of the weekend. Everton taking on their old striker. How do you cope with him?
Now we know him really well, but he's one of the best strikers. The same what I mentioned several times last season. He's a great finisher, and I hope that we know how we can and how we have to defend him. But it's a lot of qualities of the players, individual qualities around him. But in the box, he's really dangerous. He's fast. He's strong. Okay, we need if we defending how we defend in the last few games, then maybe it will his afternoon.
You've still not replaced him. How big a frustration is that for you? Does that continue to frustrate you that you didn't get the big
Yeah,
striker?
but it's not now the frustration, because you can't do anything at this time. Yes, it is different in our ball possession. If you have a target man in front, and you saw it yesterday by Atalanta, the striker is strong, he keeps the ball, gives the team time to come up, to keep the ball, and we have different types in Dominic and Sandro. And Sandro needs time to adapt to the Premier League. He's not the strongest, he's not the physical strongest. Yes, he has pace, but it's too easy to mention about the striker, because defensively we are doing a lot of mistakes, and that's not the reason that we don't have the striker.
And how difficult a man management job have you got now? Because these players have been criticised for the last couple of games now, 3-0 defeats. How big a job have you got as a man manager?
Yeah, but okay, I have the experience. We had a bad run last season. I had a bad run in Southampton. We came out of that. I have the belief, I have the confidence that we can come out of this. And we knew the start of the season with the Europa League and the Thursday night away games in the Europa League, and to play Chelsea, to play Man United on the Sunday. We knew. And in a positive way, we have 1 point less than last season when we played Chelsea, Man City and Tottenham. But yesterday, yes, I think it's was really a wake-up call.
Okay, thanks guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ron.